To be here, especially coming from JUCO. I mean, we have a lot of JUCO guys here, so being able to establish that on the field here, that JUCO guys are able to do that as well, which is nice, and especially be able to compete with yourselves and against the other team. So it's amazing.
What was working for you on the mound today?
So I mean, trying to first pitch strikes was kind of been drilled into our minds by Coach Childress here. So being able to do that, just trying to get ahead early and being able to throw strikes for all 4 pitches. So
what's just been the adjustment for you this fall coming to Nebraska?
I mean, honestly, everything. It's crazy. So especially with everything that we get here, so just being able to utilize all that. And Riley, she's been amazing with the nutrition, and Coach Childress helping us with everything mechanics-wise to just knowing how to mentally approach the game. So.
You've been working 2 hours, is that right?
Yes, sir. So it's been a blast being able to do both, especially here. So being able to keep doing that. So.
Is one side maybe a little ahead of the other at this point?
I'm not sure. So we have meetings coming up, so I definitely have to talk to Coach about that. So.
Do you have a vision for what your pitching role could be in the spring?
Just trying to do whatever I can to help the team win, honestly. So if that means coming out the pen and being a starter and do whatever Coach asks me and being able to do it best of my ability.
Last year, what were you using?
So I started out of the bullpen originally, and then did started. So I was starting game 2 behind Kevin Minnell. So.
Okay. I mean, you got like Mason. I mean, did you need Mason?
Yeah. So he was there the year before I was. So.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
It's a little bit of a path there, maybe.
Yeah. So dog guys all the way. So.
Hey,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
What was the breakdown? Any numbers that you're particularly proud of?
I'm talking about my first pitch strikes. They were not good in the first few innings, and he kind of got on me a little bit. And then, we saw him go up. And overall, the strike percentage was good. Had 3 pitches working, throwing them in the zone, out of the zone, getting chases. So.
I mean, you've been a reliever here for a couple of years. Has there been a transition going on? Are you looking to maybe be a starter? Or?
I think I'm in the mix for it. At the end of the day, I just want to go out and pitch in the big moments and do whatever the team needs of me. So, I mean, by starting, I'll give you 5 innings of 0, or I'll go in the 9th inning and close the game if I have to as well.
What's maybe different about starting in terms of velocity or how you approach it?
I think with starting, it's more of trying to limit long innings. So instead of just kind of throwing the ball in there as hard as you can, you want to miss barrels, but you also want to get weak contact, get off the field quickly, so you can go deep into the game rather than relieving. You just want to throw your stuff at them, get some big outs, swings and misses, stuff like that.
Have you done much of this year or this fall? Kind of going 4 or 5 and get your pitch count up?
Yeah, they have me going 3-4 innings prior to this, so I feel like I'm pretty built up for it.
So last time you started a game before this fall would have been high school? Is that right?
Yeah, high school. So a long time ago, 3 years ago. Crazy to think about now. But yeah, since high school.
What are you throwing pitch-wise?
We got a 4-seam changeup and a slurve curveball kind of pitch. It breaks horizontally and down, so kind of a slurve. So.
And what did you do this summer to get better? I forget where did you go somewhere?
So I got invited to the Cape, but I decided to stay back and put on some weight, and I think it's worked out for the better. My fastball velo went up, and I think I threw on Saturday as well, and my arm wasn't sore today, so I went out and my velo is still up. So I think overall in the end it worked out pretty well for me.
What are you up to?
94.
Okay.
So last year I think low 93 was my PR, so 94 now is the PR, and hoping to pop a 5 in the spring. We'll see. That's the goal.
Hey, last one for you. What do you just make of this pitching group as a whole? I mean, it seems like every time out you guys have some guys that can throw some zeros.
I'm excited to see what we can do. I think we got a lot of dudes that can contribute this spring, so I think we got a lot of dudes. I'm excited to see them all go to work.
Hey, appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
It seems to feel like every time we're talking about these pitchers that kind of have a chance. It seems like both those guys today, the starters, showed some of what they could do.
I was glad to see, those 2 guys, because we really felt like we had something with both of them, but the amount of strikes they've thrown this fall, and Jalen stayed here this summer to put on some weight, to give himself a chance to start, maybe have a better chance to hold up over the course of a long season, carrying a little bit more weight, being a little bit stronger, so he did that this summer. And, Coates has been really good this fall, just a lot of strikes, going 4 pitches for a strike, just competitive, made pitches to get out of a couple of jams, and it's nice to feel like you've got multiple guys that can get you through the lineup a couple times.
What's kind of been the next step for both Jalen and TJ as they're trying to work to maybe be starters?
Well, I mean, they've really got everything that you need because they throw multiple pitches for a strike, they work fast, they get ahead, they both fill their position well. Coach is a 2-way guy for us, and Jalen's worked his way up to Tier 1 of the PFP power rankings. Maybe I could drop him down after today's error, but no. They're doing a good job, and they're working hard, and it shows up in their bullpens, and that really plays in the game as well.
For Jalen too, was it stamina, kind of building up his arm from what he's been as a reliever?
I mean, he's been a reliever and a guy that got the ball once or twice a week, and it still remains to be seen how that plays out, and quite honestly, what's best for the staff. Some guys may be better suited for the bullpen, and so I know he's willing to do whatever it takes to help the team, as his coach and the rest of the staff.
You learned something about those guys when there weren't a lot of clean, like 1, 2, 3 innings, but a single, and then they'd find a way and just get off the field.
Yeah, I mean, you could just see it. I mean, we had a day yesterday where we were on the barrel a lot, and today not a whole lot of hard hit balls. They're just getting off both sides of the plate with a fastball and changing speeds and letting their defense work.
Red clinches the series today?
Yeah, clinch the series today, so we'll do something different tomorrow and just in the fall and high note.
Thanks.
You bet.